Hey everybody! I'm starting to create a beautiful arrangement for a request from a client, and I'm starting to build the bed, which we can say that the bed. I'll show you. I don't want to put soil in this container because it will make it heavy, and so I have built a bed of sticks and bark. There's some bark here that I pick. It's like this. When I go for walks sometimes at the beach or somewhere, I see this and I pick it up, and that saves me a little bit of moss because the moss is very expensive. This is what you get for $22, and it's not even a full bag. Okay, that's it. Oh, pardon me, this one is open. I'm so sorry. You get a little bit more than that. I already used that one, but this is what you get for $22, I think it is. $22, $23, something like that. I bought this today, and this is what you get. It's not a full bag. Yeah, I don't know how much that is, but that was about $23. So in order to save moss, I'm putting some of this bark underneath here, just like so. This doesn't have a drainage hole. It does, but I just didn't unplug the rubber thing because I'm gonna make it to be dry or temporary, and then the client can decide to reuse the pots if she wants to, he or she. And so that's building the bed. I have two pots like this that I purchased because I have another request. So there. So now we can start adding the plants. Okay, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm on the floor because obviously I don't own a flower shop, but I'm making changes to my apartment. My partner is going to bring in a table so that I can be more organized with my stuff. I can't wait. And then I can sit down if I want to, or stand up. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, I'm going to, I took out the amaryllis out of the pot that it came in. This amaryllis was $20. Not bad. So I took it out because I'm not gonna, as I said, I'm not going to add soil. This amaryllis is a little bit rot, the roots, but it's not a problem because there's enough water reservoir in the bulb that it will be enough for the amaryllis to bloom until whenever it finishes. There's an extra stalk coming out here with more buds, so it doesn't need watering unless the client wants to replant these little guys. But this will be good for 6 weeks because the moss holds moisture, right? And then I'm gonna add a philodendron. I'm going to add this beautiful orchid, and I'm going to add other fillers such as Erica, Orca Luna, and Viburnum. So let's start. I really hope you can get to make one for fun. It is so much fun. So I'm looking for a little nest here for the amaryllis, and I'm gonna put a little bit of moss under here, and I don't want to bury it too much. Okay, it's actually, yeah, that's good actually, because I don't want to topple. Although the premium bulbs, like the waxed ones, I'll show you one in case you haven't seen my previous videos where I have some of those. Give me one sec. These are more like premium bulbs. This is perhaps one grade less. And there is a huge difference because this will have 3 to 4 stalks of flowers. So I've had clients who reported back to me in May and saying, oh, the amaryllis is blooming again. And it's like, are you kidding me? I would, hand them in December, and in May they're still looking fabulous. So that's silver. So this one is also in wax. It's a white one now. Don't trust this 100% because sometimes accidents happen, labels get misplaced. So supposedly this one is a red one, and this one has red wax on it, and it's supposedly a red one. So it makes sense. If they are gonna wax it red, it's gonna be red. So anyway, I have a whole bunch more upstairs up on the shelf there. I happened to find some more because my other favorite nursery, Southland, sold out. Apparently they're not gonna bring any more, only potted ones. So I'm gonna use this amaryllis because I wanna deliver this today. And it's got one flower open. I have removed the stamens, the pollen. See, no pollen left, because especially lilies, if you leave the pollen, it will stain the flower, especially if you have a Casablanca, which is white. Oh, here's another amaryllis. I have quite a few. I think I have about 8 left, which I'm happy about. So these ones, so the difference, as I was saying, I got distracted, that this one is a less smaller bulb. This one will stand on its own and it will be able to hold the stems. So you can just, if you get one of these, you can just put it on a tray with shells and stones around it, a little bit of moss. You don't need to support it. You don't need to add anything. It'll hold. That's why it has this ring, so it can stand on its own. Okay, so these ones, I made one like this without support, and I didn't put any stems because it will be fine without it. So just make sure though that if you have those wax ones, put it on a bright light, right? So that it doesn't lean towards the light. Okay, so I'm gonna make this one right here. I think I'm gonna put this on the back, almost to the back, because I want to leave some room here for some twigs later. Okay, so now that I have that in, I'm going to add some more of this bark to hold it. Okay, to hold it. Oh, it's gonna look so beautiful. So I just want to show you the neck of the amaryllis. So you see it's almost level, just a little bit below, but you don't want to go any deeper than that. And I don't want to put it out too high, although I'm going to put support so that it's more firm. Okay. Okay, so continuing on, I'm putting, I might not even need to put support, so I'll probably just add viburnum a bit shorter. We'll see. This is how it goes. You just play around and see what it needs, what looks great, what doesn't. That's how I start with my arrangements. So here we go. We're gonna add the first, this guy. I would love to leave this in its own container, because if the client wants to keep this one, they will usually bloom again if you just place it by your window, and it'll be cool enough to bloom. One thing though, they're really bad for mealybugs is that little cotton like bug, and they usually like to stay right in the middle of the leaves and the petioles, and you will need like a brush to clean them on a regular basis. That's the only thing with this, but even when they're not blooming, they look great, I think. So I'm gonna leave this in its pot because, as I said, it will be good for the client to just take it out and put it in another container. So I'm gonna place it here. I'm gonna take the price off. This little guy right here, as we all know, orchids are very expensive. This one was $30, 30 bucks plus taxes. So what do we have here now? $30 plus 20 from the Amaryllis, that's already 50 bucks. The container was 40 bucks. So that's 90 bucks already. We're $100 in. Just to give you an idea, okay? If you want to create something like this, how much it's going to cost you. Plus, I got a foam or cork tray, not tray, a placemat for this so it doesn't damage furniture. That I think, I can't remember how much that one cost me. Let's say $6, just for the sake of it. And then, of course, the moss. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. I love this color so much. So I'm leaving there. Shoot, why did I take it out of the pot, right? When I said that I was going to leave it in, it's because I always do. So this time I kind of got all distracted because I'm taking the price off. I'm also tired, guys. Oh, guys and gals, I'm really tired. So today was an excellent day to stay home and do my arrangements and recover and then get back tomorrow at it. Get back to work tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave it like that in its container. I just wanna twist it over here so that faces this way. Okay. In the front, I'm going to add this beautiful philodendron. Philodendron. Let's see if you can see that. Philodendron cordatum. Cordatum refers to the shape of the leaves. A heart-shaped velvety feel. Remember, I love velvet. This guy here was $8 at Southlands Nurseries. So we're into $110 plus taxes. This one I will take out. The orchid I left in because the, well, as I said, if my client wants to take it out, right, and she can. Okay, and that I'm going to place right here on the side, so somewhat on the side there. Perfect. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of bark to hold it, or to, yeah, kind of to hold it, to fill in the spots. Over here, I'm going to add Aralia. The Aralia cost $5. So that's about 113 now. You do the math. You do the math. I'm going to put this one here to kind of hold the amaryllis. And then you keep on placing your bark as you need to. Okay. Oh, look at that dark green with the white. I love it. I absolutely love it. Beautiful green. I love it. It's almost like a fern. Gorgeous. Oh boy, I just love this. It's turning so beautiful. Okay, you know, I don't use gloves for this kind of work because otherwise I just get all tangled up. I like to feel the things, the soil. I like to feel the plants. So anyway, I'm making sure that the plant is standing perfectly. Okay, now I can add more soil. No soil, moss. I'm gonna add moss there in the gaps. because now the rest is gonna be twigs. The twigs Viburnum bodnantens and Erica. And of course cones and a few little things here and there, decorative material. Gonna pull out the tray and see what we have. There's a nice space in between here. I have to vacuum my place so many times because, well, as I said, I don't have a flower shop, but I'm hoping soon I will. I can dream. Yes, I can. Yes, yes, yes. You know what I feel like doing? Putting a little jar here, because I don't have any more of those vials. I probably have like 6 of them, but I might just put like a small little tray of not tray, a little glass jar, but we'll see. That's also something that it would be nice to do. I think I'm gonna put this one up higher because look how beautiful it is. You don't want to hide that. So you see what I mean? You start working on your arrangement and then you just go with the flow. Let's try this piece here underneath this one. You just go with the flow a little bit more, just a little bit more. And I can also stand it up, you know, so, but I like it better like this. It kind of goes with the shape of the rim of the pot. I like that. I like that. But you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you wish. It's your design, right? It's your design. But this is just an idea. Okay. This is so amazing, so relaxing. I wish I can do this all day long. All day long. Okay, so we have our gaps here that I still need to fill in. And of course the pot, the orchid pot, I need to cover so it doesn't show. There. Now I can insert the vials. I still have a few. And that's all you have to do. Fill in the gaps now. Okay, let me get the stems now. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've added a little bit of the Caluna, and if you're wondering what's the difference between Caluna and Erica, this one has the little leaves look like scales from a cedar tree, and the Calunas, sorry, the Ericas they look more like needles from a pine tree, if that makes sense. They look more like little needles, like miniature little needles. That's the difference between Caluna and Erica, but they're related. So I've added some of these beautiful, look at the beautiful tips. It has a tiny bit of a pink hue and it's absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna add now viburnum. Okay, so I'm hiding. I'm hiding here. So I have made a few slits on this cap, plastic little cap, just with my secateurs. With my secateurs, where did they go? Oh my god. So with my secateurs, I just place the cup on the floor because I work on the ground here right now. I'm working on the ground. So I just put it on the floor like that, and then I just I don't know if you can see, but anyway, I just put the tip of my Felco. In my previous video I showed you how to make it, but if you haven't seen that one, then you just with something sharp. If you have something better than this, maybe a small knife, be careful, don't cut yourself. And then I make a cross. And since I didn't find any vials, I'm compromising and I'm using these test tubes that I found at the Urban Source store on Main and between 16th and 15th Avenue. If you go there today, you might not find them. It's like a thrift store of recyclable items. So you never know what you're gonna find. So I found this, and these are not part of this, but they happen to find it, to have it, and it fits perfectly. Because I'm still don't want to use oasis. I have my water here, and I put some food in here, some flower food. And now I'm just going to, because these ones are for the viburnums, and for that I do want to put them in vials in water so they last longer. The Erica, I didn't bother putting them in these vials because even when they're dry, they look fabulous. So no need to waste one of these on those guys. So I have, oops, I'm gonna put a tall viburnum here to give it a bit of a height. You see? And this will bloom for probably 10 days. And then it will drop, the flowers will drop, but then we'll have this as a structure for the amaryllis. We'll put it in the back here. In the back. Kind of hugging. We're hugging the amaryllis. We're hugging it. Oh yes, there it is. It's quite firm. And now I think I'm gonna put another one. Something like this. There is 3 buds at the top there. And I always make a fresh cut, always, because that helps the plant or the stem to absorb water. Here we go. This is so much fun. This has no slit. Aha, that won't happen to me again, like the last time. I put a cup that had no slit, and then I don't want to do it here because I'm afraid to break the glass. So that's a no. So here we go. Always make your cut to make your life easy, and you don't have to press so much. There you go. This one went all the way down. That's great. If you can do that, fabulous. I'm gonna put one here. Sometimes the nodes, where the previous leaf was or a previous stem was, prevents from the stem to go all the way down, and then you don't want to press hard, otherwise you'll break the glass and then you cut yourself. So there you go. A little tip. I'm gonna put this one facing this way. Have I told you how heavenly this smells? Heavenly. Okay. Now I'm gonna add a little bit more of this Erica, but shorter ones, to give it a little bit of a, different heights. I'm gonna make it face that way. Okay. And it contrasts nicely with this dark green in the center. These are absolutely beautiful. These little Ericas, Calunas. And this one, I'm gonna face it this way. And there is plenty of room for the viburnums. So now I'm gonna spin it. I have a lazy Susan, but I'm just too lazy to get up and get it. I actually don't need it. I actually don't need it. So I'm facing it this way. I'm probably gonna cross it between the 2 stems of the Phalaenopsis or orchid. Okay. Yeah. I like the shorter ones because, as I said, it gives it a little bit more of a dimension. Now this one, I'm gonna face like this. I'm gonna turn it just a little bit for you. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I actually want it to be more flat. Oh, a little bit more flat would be ideal. So you gotta work your way in, look for a gap, and boom. Like that. Now I'm gonna add viburnum, shorter ones, because we have lots. And the more the merrier. Well, when it comes to aroma, that's a great height for me. Let me see how many more of these vials do I have? 1, 2, okay, 2 with a slit. I'm so happy I still have. I think I must have bought like 30 of these guys. I should have bought the whole thing. But I wasn't sure how it was gonna work out, so that's why I didn't. Because this is compromising. But this works fabulous. Fabulous. There you go. In goes the little stem. This one needs a little push. Yeah. See? There it is. I'm gonna add this guy right here. Oh my god, that is looking so fabulous. Look, it's starting to look so beautiful. This video is long, I know, but if you want to see step by step what I'm making or what I'm doing, then that's what you have to do. Gotta watch my whole video. So now I'm trying to look for like really bushy ones. Oh wow, this is a nice one. Here, I gotta have this one in this. Look at this one right here. Oh my god, it's a bouquet on its own. Oh yeah, this is gonna be I'm trying to add more flowers here because this is the front here. So whichever way the client faces the planter is gonna look great. So I think this is gonna be fabulous here, and I might be able to lay it like this. Oh yeah, just need to clean it up a little bit because the weather, you know, has been a little cool at night. So some of these buds that are open are done, so gotta clean them up, but there's still lots of flowers coming. Fantastic. There we go. This works fabulous. Okay, we gotta make a sharp cut. Very sharp cut. I don't know if it's gonna fit. Actually, it's a little too thick. Let's see. Oh yes, it's perfect. It's just perfect, but I cannot push it any further down because there is a node, and if I do, I'm gonna break the glass. So I'm gonna have to just leave it like that, and it will be enough moisture to make this thing flower until it finishes its job. So this is a temporary arrangement. Here we go. Let's find a gap a little bit further this way. Let me see. Let me have a look here. No, I don't like it like that. It has to be like this, so that this stem is more down like this, and that stem here facing that way. That is much better. I like it like this better. Yeah, there. Let me show you what I have done so far. I have to make another. Oh, let me add a couple more before I show you. So here we go. I need to make another cap. I'm gonna add 2 more for now, and then I'll show you. See? So you see, there's the tip. Super easy. There. Sometimes it turns into a Y, sometimes into a cross. But so long as you can insert the stem in. Okay. So you see how long it takes me to create an arrangement? It takes a while, but it's worth it. Let's see now. Here are some more short stems with lots of flowers that are, some are open, some are not. So, and then some of these are not even started to open, slightly. So let's make a sharp cut, and I'm gonna remove a little bit of this knot here so that it doesn't stop it from going, and I'm gonna remove the knot from this guy here because it's just too short for me. It'll be fine. Otherwise it will not go all the way down. This is artwork. So we have a little bit of the bark left in order to absorb water. You don't want to peel the bark all the way. Ideally, otherwise it will not absorb as much water. Here we go. Yeah, I got splashed. There you go. Here we go. And I'm gonna just turn it around here. Oh. Turn it around. When I finish this, I'm gonna give the container a little wipe because my hands, well, you know, I'm holding stuff, so it gets dirty. So I'm gonna add this right here. Right there. And I think I'm gonna add just one more. One more on this side. And yes, I'm going to add a beautiful candle to this. Okay, let's pick one more. Let's pick one more stem right here. Let's see which one is the best. Simply the best. And when I'm not making a video, I'm listening to music while I'm doing this. Okay, I think I'll take this one. I would like more flowers though. This one is a little better. It's a little more bushy. Just need to clean it up. Or I also watch documentaries, movies, while I'm creating, or just listen to some music. And I'm just removing the little knot here so we can insert this better. There you go. There it is. I might have to make a much sharper cut. I think that'll be fine. Here we go. There. Okay, last one is gonna go here. Let's see, where is an empty spot? Right here. So I have an empty spot right here. Empty spot. Let's see. I'm gonna have to turn it my way so I can find my way in for this last vial. I think I'm going to turn it around because it will look so much better if we fill in this gap right here. Like this. That is much better. And then we'll just move this Kaluna over here. Oh yeah, that is so much better. They're in harmony. They're hugging each other. Like that. That is much better. So there, if I really want to now, I can add maybe a little bit of salal. Just a tiny bit, maybe a little bit. A little bit. Hold on. Okay, I'm back with the salal. So this salal is fairly clean looking, and I'm going to just add some tips. I'm not gonna add too much because it's going to hide the flowers, so we're just gonna add little tips. And you don't need to put this in vial. No. This is just fine as it is, because salal will stay moist enough throughout the holidays, and when it dries it will look just fine. Okay, just find your way in. And clean any awful leaves that you might find. I removed the bigger leaves at the bottom because it's just too big. We don't need to have lots of leaves, just a touch to contrast. It'll look so nice. Okay, let's move this. Since I have the philodendron here, I don't need to add anything there. Moving along. Now, I can see the vials here, okay? So I'm gonna have to put some more moss or some cones or something. Again, we don't need these big, huge leaves right here. So I will get some cones and hide it. That doesn't look good. It needs to be more like this. Now that's better, because it was kind of hiding. Okay, so that is there. Get some more. Do you know that salal, everything is so expensive? Like a little bunch is like $20. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I know they have to make a profit, but seriously, it's like sometimes I wonder if it's just greediness also. I don't know. So right here, I kind of have enough. It's a little busy there. We don't need that. So maybe just in the center here. Right here in the center a little bit. So we can have a contrast of the Phalaenopsis or the, how do you call that? Orchids. Phalaenopsis or orchid. So I think I just need one more piece over here. Just one more piece over here. I have to work my way in and find a spot for that. Perfect. That's gonna be there, and I'm gonna hold it with a cone. So I'll go get my basket of cones now. My baskets of cones and other little gems that I find. Give me one sec. Okay, guys, gals and guys, everybody. You see, I have an empty spot here. So I'm going to fill in with beautiful cones in there. instead of moss, because I've added enough moss already. I'm picking a few little things that I have here, and I also have some more here. Some of these cones are always nice to add to your arrangements. Right there. See? And then I'm gonna add a little bit of moss there, but that will be less. And a little cone right here. I added this birch right here. It's a little birch, and I need to stand it up a bit more, so I'm gonna add something here to hold it right there. A little something. I have a little cone here from a sequoia dendron giganteum, right there. And these other pine cones that I'm adding is from Pinus sylvestris, or Scotch pine. Very common, but beautiful. I have a nice little stick I feel like adding here. Tuck it in, and it will give some support and get the leaves on top of it. And I have some shells now. I have some shells here. I think I need to get some more. Look at this one. It's beautiful and big. It will look nice right there. I'm gonna move this plant over here because I keep on touching it. Okay. Here I can see another vial that I can't push any further. So can't push it any further down. This little leaf here is kind of hiding. I always like to turn it around like that. Okay, so I can hide that vial with another shell here. You just work your magic. You just work your magic there. I'm gonna add I guess a little bit of moss to hide. I have a little bit of this I found at the beach from a branch that fell off, and I went and harvested. There, you see? Easy and fun. Easy and fun to do this. And let me touch here. Let me feel here. It looks like it's falling here. So that's good. And this, there is a little bit of red right there. So I can either use something like this, stand it up as such, and cover that. There you go. If anything, maybe a little bit of moss here. Now these are final details. A little bit of red is showing still there. And you know what I like to put in there? A little lichen. A little bit of lichen. A little lichen. A little highlight. It's like putting sparkles, but natural. Natural sparkles. What else? We can add this little stick right here. Why not? There is a little bit of a glass showing there. So there you go. Well, I think that's pretty much it. It's full and it's beautiful. The only thing that I might be able to just add is a little bit of acorns here and there. Acorns for a little bit of cheerfulness. So there, and then we're gonna add one of those special little candles that we got today. A little bit of acorns, and then they can make some friends with squirrels and feed them if they want to. Why not? If they are there on your porch, poor little guys looking at you with those sad eyes, I'm sure you will want to share those acorns with them. Make their day. Make their week. Oops. There. Acorns. We'll get the candle now. Okay, so we're gonna add the candle to this beautiful arrangement. Remember the candle I showed earlier in my video is a blow to turn it on and blow to turn it off. There you go. That is so beautiful. So let's put it in here somewhere. We're gonna find a little spot. Let's turn this around. Let's turn this around and put this little candle where we can find a little spot. Could be there. Oh, right here, where this shell is. Right here. Somehow we can fit it in. It can be somewhat hidden because you just need to blow it now to turn it off. There. It works. There you go. Beautiful arrangement. I hope you like it, and I hope I can inspire you to create your own and have so much fun with this arrangement making. And tell me how you like it. Show me a picture of your arrangement. Yeah, because we can all inspire each other for sure. I want to see your creative side. Have fun and talk soon. Bye for now. Thank you for watching. Happy designing. Bye-bye.